You go.
Hello, so my name's Bianca and I'm from the Ron Todd Foundation.
What are you doing here today then, Bianca?
Today I've come from Northampton, which is where we're based, and we've come to Wigan to support the Right to Food campaign because the foundation is following in the footsteps of Ron, and he was a passionate campaigner for equality against poverty, and the Right to Food campaign is so important and we're really proud to be here supporting it, but specifically around mental health.
Can you explain a little bit more about the Ron Todd Foundation?
Okay, so Ron Todd was the former General Secretary of the Transport and General Workers Union. He, in my eyes, was one of the big giants with Jack Jones and Moss Evans. He was a man of principle. He was a man who gave up being a lord, who was offered it 3 times, but wouldn't portray his class, which is fantastic. And the foundation became about because we were fed up of seeing working people living in poverty, working people fighting against social injustice. So we set up the foundation to continue the work that Ron had begun.
So what's your message here today then, Bianca?
My message here today is that actually it's an absolute disgrace that we can't afford good food. It's an absolute disgrace that our energy bills have gone up. It's an absolute disgrace that we're struggling, and it's kind of a life and death situation for ordinary people, and we don't have to take it. Some people feel there's no hope, but I promise you a better world is possible, and at the foundation we're big fans of practical solidarity. I kind of reject charity. Yeah, and when you think about solidarity, anything is possible. So the conversation starts here, but that's all it is. It's a start, and this will lead to action, and it will lead to a nationwide debate and action where we will fight, demand and win for better life conditions for all of us. Everyone deserves a home, everyone deserves something to eat. A better world is possible. We can't underestimate the impact of the pandemic. Yeah, when you can't see your friends, you can't access, you're isolated and lonely. But I'm a youth and community worker. The impact on young people has been catastrophic. CAMs are under absolute horrific pressure. So even if you manage to get through to services, the waiting list is long, it's terrible. How can you have a good quality of life or good mental health when you're struggling and you're worrying about money? There's no worse pressure than feeling poor. So absolutely, I think depression, anxiety, self-harm, suicide, these are the impacts of poverty, and it's unacceptable that anyone should be struggling alone.
Do you have any advice for anybody who might be sort of suffering at the moment but they can't get out of the house and they can't get through to CAMs like you say? Is there anything that they can do to self-help maybe?
Yeah, absolutely. So at the Ron Todd Foundation we suggest a couple of things, yeah? If you go onto our website, www.rontoddfoundation.org, we have links to lots of organisations all across the country that offer you some practical support. Other than that, reach out to a friend. They're dying to hear from you. Yeah, sometimes when we're feeling low, we think that nobody cares. But I promise you, there are people there who are thinking about you. And if you feel like you haven't got any friends, then check out our telephone number, phone us or text us. We will phone you back. We will find you support in your own community. Remember that you don't have to be alone, and that somebody does care and love about you.
Thank you.
Thank you.